Hey guys, this is activity 2 for robotics this week. I'm looking forward to seeing your first programs. I thought that this worked really well. We're going to do the second activity using the same playground. We're going to use the number grid map. So we're going to rename our program up here. Grid map 2. Locations grid 2. Rename it. We're going to stay in the same grid. So we're going to stay in the same one because it takes 9 years for me to download or open up one of those playgrounds. We're in the same playground right here. As we've talked about in the past, I have the exact same program that we went over in the first video. We went from 1 to 61, from 61 to 66, then from 66 to 96, 96 to 99, and then 99 to 9. There you go. Sorry, I was stuttering there for a second. My air conditioner for some reason makes my connection stutter sometimes. Now, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be learning how to use the pen. So I'm going to stop my program. I'm going to reset it. We are going to have your robot run the course, and we are going to put the pen in. Now, as you get through here, you have the drivetrain, the magnet, the looks, the control, the sensing, blah, blah, blah. We've only worked with the drivetrain so far. Okay. We have not worked with this magnet yet. Yeah, that's the only thing they gave you is magnet. I don't know what activity we're going to use with a magnet, so don't stress about the magnet yet. What we want to work on is the looks. The looks, the looks used to have a sound quality too, but it's not in there yet. Hopefully they'll put that in. The first thing we're going to do, we already have a program written, but we want to use the pen. So since we want to use the pen, we want to put the pen down, and we're going to add that to the beginning of our program. So move robot pen down. We also want to have a certain color. So I used red last time, so let's use green this time. So I have the pen down. The default, I believe, is black. But I would like it green this time. So I'm going to use the green pen. And I'm now, instead of just my robot going along and going from place to place, we're also going to write on our board. So I put those 2 extra commands in the exact same program that I had you do in the first activity. So let's run it. As you can see, now there's a green line coming out the butt of tank. And now you can see exactly where his location is going. And now you can draw on the boards. Perfect. Now, you can also see how well your program is. As you can see, I'm a little bit low when it comes, but I was afraid of hitting the wall, so that's the reason why. But I could have made him go a little bit further. And then it takes me back to home. So there is your green marker. Now, today's activity is to create 2 different boxes with 2 different colors. So I'm going to stop this. This robot here, your activity is to do 2 boxes of 2 different colors. So let's go ahead and program our first box first. 1 box first. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to keep the move pen down. I'm going to set the color, but I don't want it green this time. I want it black. I'm going to take this off. This is no longer necessary. We have to build a new program, and we're going to take our directions. So I want you to draw one. I'm going to draw a box in black, and then I'm going to draw another box in, let's go red. So we're going to go forward. I'm going to make a big box. Let's go 40. 40. But since I'm doing a box, I can go ahead and figure this box out without actually doing it step by step up here. I want you to do it step by step, but your last video was 30 minutes, and I'm trying to make the videos not as long for you guys. So then I'm going to turn right 90 degrees because I'm making a box, so you need 4 9-degree turns. Then, do you want to make it a square or a rectangle? Let's make it a square. So we have to, all the different sides of the box have to be the same length. So if that's going to be 40 inches, this is going to be 40 inches. Then I'm going to make another right turn. And then I'm going to drive forward another 40 inches. Except for I didn't change that to inches last time. So I need to change this to inches. I need to change this to inches. I would need to do one more turn to take me back to home. And if all the other sides of my box is 40 inches, then I need this last box to be 40 inches too. So this box here, we should have a box of a black box, a black square of 40 inches. So let's see if I got it right. So we're going to take the first box, and he's going to go up 40 inches, over 40 inches. I'm a little high, but not bad in the boxes. Down 40 inches, and over 40 inches. Ooh, cheers, genius. All right, so my first box is done. But here's the other issue. Do I want to make, but I would like the other box to be inside this one or at another location. I don't want the boxes mixed up. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it. I'm going to reset it. And my next box, I want to put it in the inside here. The problem with that is that I got to put the pen up, correct? So we're going to move the pen up. So we're going to go down to the controls, or the looks, I'm sorry. I'm going to go to the looks, and I'm going to move my pen up now, because now I have to get inside of that box so that we can go ahead and have two separate boxes. Remember, Miss Cheer wants two separate boxes. So I want to drive forward because I want to go up one box. So let's go with maybe 7 inches. Whoa, we definitely don't want that many inches. So let's go 7 inches up. And we want to go to the right because we want to move into the box that we're in. So we want to move to the right, and we want to move forward a little bit so that we can go ahead and move into the box. So we need to move into the box, like, let's go in a box. So let's go 7 more. I want to make sure to change that to inches. Okay, so let's show our board, and let's go ahead and see if we messed up our black box. So we have our black box looking good. Went from 1 to 51 to 56, down to 6, and around. So that's my first box. Then it should go back to 1. Whoa, what did I forget to do? I forgot to turn. Look, he's all messed up. He's having all types of problems. He's running into the wall. So what did I forget? I forgot to turn him. So up here, we got to turn him. We moved the pen up. We got to make him turn right again. So he's starting right back to where he started before. So let's try that. See, that's why we run our programs. That's why you can't just say, oh, I know that program works, because you could always skip a step by accident. And I definitely skipped a step. I ran tank into the wall like just kept running into the wall. If this was in real life, you probably would have ran over the side. So let's see if tank goes forward. He should turn, go up. Excellent. So now I'm in the 12. So I'm going to try to go from 12 to 15. I'm going to try to go from 12 to 15 to 45 to 42 and back to 12. So, and then I'll have 2 boxes. So let's go ahead and stop him and reset him. So I want him to go straight for 3 boxes. Okay, so let's hide him again. So I want him to go straight. But remember, what do I need to do now? I need to put the pen down, right? So let's go to looks. I need the pen back down because I want to write. So I want to actually build a second box. And the second box, I want it to be red. So I'm going to change the color first and then put it down. I'm going to change the color to red, and then I'm going to put the pen down. So now I need it to go 3 boxes over. So I'm going to go back up to my drivetrain. I'm going to go down here to drive forward. And I want him to drive forward for, if we're going 3 boxes, let's go 18 first. And then after I drive 18, I'm going to make, this time we're doing the box. The first time we did the box in a clockwise direction, and now we're going to do it a counterclockwise direction. So instead of turning right all the time, I'm going to turn left. Good job. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to turn to the left. And then if I went 18 inches here, what am I going to do again? Let's see if they'll let me copy this box. Can I copy it? Yes. I'm going to duplicate that box. Whoa. Excellent. So I did it again. I'm going to duplicate the blocks again. All right. So, whoa. Okay, I got you, dude. Got you. All right. So let's see what that does, because I made a mess out of that. So let's see how many times I had myself turn and go in circles. Okay. So now I'm going to make my black box first. So I'm making my black box. Keeping it going. Good job. Tank's doing a good job for us right now. And now let's see if it changes colors for me, because I want it to change colors to red when it gets to 12. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Excellent. Now the last thing that was so good. And now I want to get Tank out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the pen up, because I already have my 2 boxes. So I do not want the pen up anymore. So let's take him down a little bit so we can get to the bottom of our program. We want the pen to be moved up. There we go. So the pen needs to go up so we're not writing. And then I need to move him out of the way. So we're going to drive forward for, let's just go 30. It'll get us out. It'll get him out of the way, so we can see our 2 boxes. So headed back down to our map. So let's see if we have completed our mission. Do we have 2 boxes of 2 different colors that we could see? So here comes our black box, nice and big. And how you configure your black boxes and your red boxes, I don't care, as long as they're not touching each other. I do not want the red marker and the black marker touching each other. So then I'm going to go ahead and put my red box in. And now my red box is inside my black box. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you need to have the 2 separate boxes. And then you need to get him out the way. Oh, he's still not out of the way. He needs to be over here. So let's go ahead and stop the program and reset him. And instead of being 30, let's just take him 50 and get him really far out the way. If he hits the wall, he hits the wall. So I put the last command as 50. So this is your completed task. I am going to go ahead and leave this as the last scene so that you can see that I would like the pen and 2 different colors of boxes. You may make them rectangles too. It's fine. You don't have to be squares, but it's just easier to do squares because it's the same command 4 times. And then I have my red box inside. Perfect. And last but not least, I'm going to take my robot and get him outside of the boxes. Excellent. So that is what I need you to do as your second activity for robotics this week. I needed a 1 color box and a completely second color box that are not touching each other, made by your robot. Now, I am going to leave this as the last one, but just so you guys can see what the program looks like, This is what the program looked like. The only difference comparatively to the first program is that I moved the pens. The pens are in looks. It's this purple one right here. It's the only thing in looks. So the pen, you can play with that and see what you guys can do. I need 2 boxes. I'm going to roll down this slowly so that you can see how I did it. If you want to copy mine, you can. But play around with it a little bit so that you understand what you're doing. I'm just rolling it down slow so you guys can copy what you need from it. And then I'm going to leave us on the grid map. And I would like to see something like this as your activity sent to me by the end of the week. You know, that's kind of cool. No, reset. Wow, I like it from this angle better personally, but you really can't see very much outside of just having the tiny little robot. But you can see the pen. See this pen right here? And you'll notice, like, when you are working with this pen, when you change colors, the actual pen will change colors. It's kind of neat. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of cool. So as we get out here, you'll see how it changed the red? So then it continues on until it finishes up. All right, guys. There we go. That is the second and final activity for robotics this week. I need both of those activities done by the end of this week so you guys are ready to write your name and then start following some of those really cool playgrounds up here in the next couple of weeks. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all the hard work. And remember, those of you on the competition team, you want to keep up your skills, all right, so that we can do just as well next year as we did this year. So thank you guys so much. Have a great day.